I say we get into the story. I do declare. I wish to see what happens next. Look at those little alpacas down there. But yeah. I haven't done any more farming off screen, so we can definitely get some exploration stuff done later. But for now, I don't know. Is any of this? Is this just all random crap? Cool. Look at this, guys, for all those low XP artifact route farm people. Oh, it's the chief. Cool. You won't be a player character, right? You're just like a little child NPC, right? You don't have. Yeah, you don't have this body type of like small girl. I doubt she'd be a chief anyways, but anyways, okay. Or like she'd be a character anyways. All right, let's go take a walk around the people of the Springs. Oh yeah, we threw a party. Things are sad. I think we're starting off pretty low right in the beginning here.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs.
Well, never mind.
The Abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though.
Yep.
Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholosaurs are so nice and so fun to play with. Their bellies are super bouncy. Oh, and a taste
Paimon's abusing wildlife.
So delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually. Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so not much has changed since we first met her.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep,
Hey,
this
Milani.
area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing.
Ooh.
Later tonight, we can eat whatever we catch. Fresh fish is absolutely delicious right off the grill.
I'm down.
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And
Ooh.
Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina?
Kachina fell in battle. But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
We get to go watch him come back to life?
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Dude, you have to like sit there and remember
Exactly.
it?
She deserves to hold her head up high.
Jeez.
All right, thanks for letting me know. We'll head
All
out in a
right.
bit.
Hold on, my headphone has like this like weaponized tingle in it right now.
She sounded a little
That's why it like
anxious there.
flung around a second
Had me
ago.
thinking it was bad news
There
for
you
a
go.
moment.
Look at that.
Milani,
Look at that long boy.
you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the
Yeah.
Abyss just wants to destroy everything. Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team? Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure.
Yeah.
At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction.
Everyone seems to be on my
The Abyss
side.
isn't a
Is there
living
gonna be like some
entity after
super
all,
like
so
weird
what
thing that everyone's just
capacity
gonna
for
turn their
logical
backs on
planning
me?
could it possibly possess?
I don't know.
But through our long history of fighting the Abyss,
Hopefully not.
we've realized things
I
aren't
want everyone to
quite
love me.
so simple. 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Tevat.
Uh-huh.
You know about that, right?
During the age of Kranria.
That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Tevat. And Natlan was the worst affected of all.
Oh, okay.
It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated.
Oh.
The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground.
Gross.
Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan.
Yeah,
It
tornadoes.
was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
So the Abyss understood the foundation of each tribe?
Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct, but its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
Oh.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time.
Well, I'm
Luckily,
here,
the
so maybe I
problems
can
left
help.
behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
In other nations, I've seen so much effort to take a right to wake up. The people of Nyland live and strive the shadow of every day. Who knows how long it'll take
You
for the
must
war to
have had
end.
sacrifice a lot to get to this
Oh
point.
boy.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natland views the war differently.
Uh-huh.
But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations.
Theoretically, we got like a
It's kind of
year,
romantic.
maybe 2 left, right?
Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know?
Yeah, you can do it.
We have to. Not only for ourselves, but for our future. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us.
Hell yeah. Let's go get
The
her.
sea's not going anywhere.
Let's go get her. Black stone under the white stone. What?
The black stones under the white stone over the black.
Alright. Let's go. Alright, is there anything to explore around here? Jesus Christ, why beframe me? Hi. One second. Is there something going on here? I could probably turn some of this down, yeah. Oh wait, we can turn this. Fuck, it's fine. Actually, okay, other settings. Back. Maybe it just needs a second. Yeah, I think it just needed a second. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Needed a think. Wow, 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 wow. I guess there's nothing really over here, huh? Whoa. When do we get to go there? Big old volcano. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything on the way. I still need to get this waypoint. So I guess we'll try to find that. I don't know why I haven't found this waypoint yet. Kachina! Kachina. Oh.
Whoa, this place is packed already.
Wait, did what's his face die too?
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kinich, you're here!
Yeah. Okay, I guess Kinich didn't die.
Yeah,
Did he not
the
go?
mission ran longer than expected.
To the
but
war, I
made
guess?
it.
Hmm.
I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone all right?
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
Yeah, I could have done better.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
I guess.
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view.
Come
When the
back
singing
to
starts, just follow
love.
my lead and you'll be fine.
Don't
Let's go
be
somewhere
there.
higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Okay. Oh.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our
Oh.
nation.
Okay.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
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 What does that even mean?
What?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
Kachina?
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Kachina's
I
dead?
think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all.
Oh.
Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Oh.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off.
And beat this guy up.
Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Yeah, let's
Calm
beat him
down,
up.
Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
Let's beat him up.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
Let's beat him up.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
Uh-oh.
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory.
No.
Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
What? Yeah. What you thinking, Pyro Archon lady girl?
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Yeah.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
Well, not you.
That's enough.
Yeah, be his ass.
There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
Oh.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish, but now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
Ooh.
No, of course not.
Oh.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
That's right, we should just beat him up.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should join the investigation.
Okay.
So, what do you say?
Okay.
Of course I'll join.
Okay. Let's just Scooby-Doo this shit.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
Okay.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat.
Why? Why me?
Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the
Special.
investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
Yeah.
I believe she did.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Cool.
I'd like to know what's going on myself.
I'm ready to meet her. Been waiting a long time for this. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, okay. Cool. I like this. This is already better. I don't have to walk around to cutscene to cutscene. I can just sit here, kick back, relax.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her.
Thank you.
There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long
hello?
will that take?
I'm back.
It's hard to say.
Kachina always
What
dreamed
happened?
of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could.
Okay, well, what do we need to do?
Please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now facing.
Okay. Okay.
Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
Uh-oh.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices,
All right, let's just make a special
the former
team,
seems to be the lesser of two evils.
and we'll take care of it.
Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo.
Turn
Weighing the
fire.
costs is my duty.
Is that why you have this
Our
kit?
truth can be cruel,
Has to do with burning?
but we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The
Pretty much.
consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
Damn.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will
Yeah,
be
rough.
the same.
Got rough decisions to be
Belief in
making out here in that
pilgrimage
land
will
already.
linger. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses.
Okay.
Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We got this. We can do this
always
as a
hold the
team.
pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the Sacred Flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes?
Mm-hmm.
The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story.
Great.
Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before.
Oh boy,
I won't
okay.
sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that,
I'll go with you,
still
Mualani.
choose to go.
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her.
Gina's
That's all
just a
that
small
matters.
little guy
I
that needs
failed to
help.
protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
Psh, I haven't done shit the whole time I've been in that land. Let's get our feet dirty.
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way I can.
Let's go. Damn, we got the
Masters of
Archon.
Nightwind have a technique
Dude, we
that
got like a
can
little
extract an ancient name
go
from the
go
ley lines.
Kachina
If
Ranger
you can find
situation going on
Kachina's
here.
Ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom.
Okay.
Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
Dope.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person.
Okay.
However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
I'll be fine.
That's
We'll
fine
handle
by
it.
me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
I'll whoop the ass.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared?
Yep, you'll be right, Paimon.
Well, if you're going, Traveler, Paimon's going too.
We'll get Paimon
Lali
like a
and the
little
Masters
knife.
of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We
Wow.
call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks
Has this
are
little person spoken
unnecessary.
yet?
I will offer you whatever aid I can.
This little tiny
But your fellowship and courage are what will
I
truly
don't know
decide the success
their name.
of
I don't know if
this
it's a boy or girl,
operation.
so
Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus
I'm assuming
on
it's a
one
girl.
thing at a time, after all. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Okay.
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
Only took 5 years.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
Yeah.
Perhaps
You-
even
are
more
you a
than we can
fan?
Imagine. But we can talk about that some other time.
I'm gone. She's a fan of me.
Ideally, this would be the perfect
Brydoneus?
night for a drink
Oh.
and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you.
Oh.
It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all. But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it, and once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
Okay.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of Contending Fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of Contending Fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy, and we're currently at the breaking point. As things stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
All right, we're getting some plot
Can't let the
now.
general public know that.
No.
I'm getting ready for some
If
plot.
the public
Wait, oh,
learned
they
that
spoke.
Natlan's
What was their name?
destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
We could just be that
Another
guy.
simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
You mean what? Alright, I do need to do something because my fans are going crazy. So give me a second to fix this real quick. Unless we're just going straight into another cutscene. Oh goddamn, we
The
are.
sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it
Can I,
strike
like-
fear in the abyss,
No, can't skip this.
but it's also
Alright.
the pillar of Natlan's stability.
Well, hopefully my computer
So
doesn't
until
explode
our
during
heroes
this.
are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Wait, so
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
Eisen?
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Okay.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Hi. Why are you here?
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an
His voice sounds so
impasse,
familiar.
and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Oh. 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 Throwing big old fireball. Is it? Oh. My God. I just realized homie's flying. I guess she's too, but like, holy crap. I just realized the flying. Like, people in Genshin don't fly. Bro, where am I at? Like, I just missed all of this? Did she win? Oh! You're good, right? Hell yeah. Okay. You retreated, right? You ran away like a little piss baby? Yeah, you did.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
That was lit. Oh my god, so many cutscenes.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbors.
Oh, he's the one for Uno. Okay.
Never imagined someone
I thought it
could
was
match
two.
you in
Who's
combat.
two? Oh, the other girl, right?
If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
He's probably from Conria.
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis.
And
I'm
also
sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Oh, of
Not
course there is.
necessarily.
Oh, okay.
This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further.
Okay.
Kinich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Seat Lali. She should know.
Seat Lali?
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
Is a small little person gonna
Natlan's
become
strength
the
has
fire,
never
the
rested
Pyro
solely
icon?
in its Archon.
I just curiosity, you know.
Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
Also, she's no longer the Archon now?
I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Okay. Oh, so I definitely heard slash saw slash.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
No, we have to go save Kachina. Come on.
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Emon really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Hold on. Cause I do know that it reset my like graphics. It resets it a lot when you do updates or whatever. But okay, we're here now. Oh, this is where they hang out? Wow. Wow. And now my computer's gonna explode actually. Jesus Christ, hold on. I'll just turn it down to low. I don't think it'll make a difference. Change this back up to this. Turn motion blur off. Awful. Let's just see how it looks. I'm sure it looks exactly the same. Yeah. but it's literally not going down, which is kind of annoying. Why can't I do different sizes for the full screen? Why is it all windowed? Why? Okay. Okay. We'll just hope. I mean, my temperatures are always high whenever I play Genshin, but like, as long as my fan's not going crazy, I guess. Which it kind of is. You'll be right. All right, we're here.
That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Okay, I'll undo this. Hello.
Chaska.
Hi, Cheska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Yeah.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
I don't care.
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying
You know
to
what?
say,
While it's
Chief
doing this,
Wyna.
I'm gonna look at something.
But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose
That will be a
foolishness
child
any
forever.
day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes, I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business. Wyna, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world.
All right,
The
I'm
Night
back.
Kingdom is like a river.
I tried fixing
flowing
something,
with
but I couldn't really find
concepts.
anything. So
And the ancient name you
I'll
seek
just-
is like a tiny fish
I don't know,
swimming
cry.
downstream.
wait, did I
In that
cut off the?
sense, the stone is
No, I
like a
didn't.
fishing boat drifting down the river.
I'll try one more thing.
But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Vichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
All right. Oh. Where am I going? Are you the boat guy?
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff.
Oh. My bad.
Hello there, are you Kitana?
That's me. Did
Jesus
you-
Christ. Oh my god. Whatever. Whatever, Streamlabs.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Sure. Looks like a normal floating purple rock to me.
Huh. I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Makes sense.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
Okay.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. What about the second thing you needed?
Right. I need 2 chunks of obsidian. Once
Okay.
we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
Okay.
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
Yeah, Chaska.
There's no need. Wayna spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway,
Oh,
it'll
okay.
take some
Whatever
time
that
to set
means.
everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
All right. Let's do the stuff. Let's go shopping like we always be doing, and then, I don't know, open up a portal to
What an
hell.
odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina.
We're coming for you. I bet I could change it to Lois and it would look exactly the same. Wah, 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 wah. Hello. I need some
Do
hooks.
you have any hook ropes for sale? Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How
Sure.
much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Okay.
Deal. Wait, really? What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible, thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask.
Okay.
All right.
Roka.
That's everything. Here you go.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
Is that him? Oh, okay. Surely he'll be reasonable. All right, right.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
You have two, though?
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here, and we'll see what we can find.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
What a
We'll
homie.
wait here.
Hopefully.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
Like,
I
a
know,
little
it's
too
just-
according to plan.
I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Looks like obsidian.
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
Wow, what a homie.
Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then?
Uh-huh. Why?
How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now.
Oh.
It's about time he started to move forward.
Yes.
Do you know what happened,
He
Patrina?
wants to bring him back or something.
I heard about it in passing while I was out
Probably.
drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times.
Wow.
5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught.
Dang.
Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
Oh.
Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better. But, anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Sure, I'll think about it. It's daytime now, out of nowhere. Crazy. Okay. So now I'm going where? Up there. Okay. Whee! 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 Wow. I still can't find where that the thing is. Huh. Oh well. Okay. Whee! Hi. Ooh, what are these things? Wow. This looks lit. You can see the arena right there. Canopy over there. Alright, let's go to the Night Kingdom.
Did you get everything?
Uh-huh.
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As
There we go.
agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Can I ask a question, I guess?
Go ahead.
Yeah, are you speaking your friend's name for the same reason as us?
Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But
Wow.
that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it.
Let's get
I'll
to it.
start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
Okay.
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Okay. Do. Picking up some golden balls.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Oh god.
I see everything.
Oh.
Behold!
Busted.
My god.
Upon the gale.
There's so many.
Hey! Share my knowledge!
Share my knowledge.
Right here! Throw it down!
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
You're dead!
Ow. Uh-oh, is he dying?
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Quit following me.
Did I do it? Lit. Maybe.
Vichama!
Quick, take it!
Oh my god, Kachina.
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
Oh god.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
All right.
Thank you.
Why all the goddamn
The Abyss is strong.
the time? I am buying it! All of it!
This power.
Hanging in there?
I could do a.
Malko. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case,
Oh god.
we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seat Lolly. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Is she a bow girl?
Ouch. What happened just now? It looked like the Spirit Speaker Stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Is what's it say
Give
okay?
us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay, I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece.
Huge.
Wait, where's Vichama?
Oh god, did he die?
Vichama!
Oh no. Okay. Not dead.
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him.
I thought we were
The
actually
minute he
going
left
somewhere,
that
or maybe we are, but not right
already
now.
Too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Like, at least he didn't like betray us or anything.
What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Oh. What?
Huh? This is...
Is that the obsidian?
Hey, Malko. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
No, he's dead.
Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case... Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Rip. There you go, Vichama.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy.
Good.
But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
Kind of.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done.
Like
that way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end.
Yeah, but you didn't,
There
so
are critical
move on!
junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something
a pretty ass
I
background,
had to
though.
learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear.
Alright. Oh no, you're gonna die.
Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you are only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
It's a very interesting way to get healed. Don't cry. You'll heal.
Huh. That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start.
Huge.
Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyna the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand.
Sure. Sure. He'll be just fine with it. He won't be mean. I like that in Genshin. I kind of just like cozy up and... Who's that? Give me this.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that?
Koichi?
I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wyna. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Ah, Koichi.
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know
Oh.
exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Tosca for a few minutes. You come with me.
Is it because you shot the stone?
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
It's her sister.
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child.
Like dinosaurs?
Abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live. That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the Cuckoo Source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her.
Oh.
At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into
I
fights.
don't know why I thought we were talking about
was always
Shuichi.
taking her around,
Chaska makes more sense.
apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
No.
That's partly my fault.
I would assume not.
Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to.
Sure.
Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still,
interesting motto.
I understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
What?
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
I mean, it'll be fine.
Technically, I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses. We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative.
This is like a level 4 situation.
A trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
Yeah.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
You... What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
No, we gotta go to the
Time
Night
out.
Kingdom.
Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
What?
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
What happened? What do you
That's a
mean?
different issue. You said it
These cute
yourself.
birds.
A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat?
Yeah.
That sounds like a threat to me.
Maybe it is.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
Yeah.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be
This is
your
important.
sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Yeah.
Shaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
So damn annoying. Anyways.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
Yeah.
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over.
Yeah.
According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
Yeah, there you go.
About that.
If only Tone-Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
Yeah.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice.
Yeah.
Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay?
For the Night Kingdom.
I'll wait here for your safe return.
We're going to the Night Kingdom. Okay, it's like right here. So is it up or down? Up or down? It's got to be like up there. Hold on. Okay, let me turn into lizard. I become lizard. There we go. Ah, I was right. What's up here, though? Is this to her meeting room? The speaker's chamber. This is where the fire is, right? That we were in here earlier. And she's gonna be like, yo, I fought the Fatui.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
You know what happened?
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
Honestly.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
Probably.
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble.
Okay. Just don't tell anyone.
Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
Okay.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
Okay, tiny person.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your
Yan-san.
incredible strength has long been a
Yan-san.
well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You're fine, Mulani. Come
You
on.
have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Kushina! I have to pee and get some water, so let's just like give me a second. What is this?
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Uh-huh.
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Dope.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts.
Oh, yeah, it looks like a cool big hammer on the wall, too.
Listening to the stories of heroes.
And a little cat thing
And physical
looking thing.
items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime.
Okay, dope.
If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
All right.
We'll have a look.
All right, cool. Perfect time. What I'm gonna do is, while we're in this room, I'm gonna reset my game, go to the bathroom, and do all that stuff. So I will be right back. What is these? The jar. Do I care about any of this stuff? A belt. Looks like she got from a champion or something, probably. Some fishing. It's a cool room. It's not what I expect her, like, room to be like, but anyways. Alright.
Like I said, I still have some preparations to make for the if
Oh.
you're curious about it.
Oh, okay. I have to. Okay. 'Tis a jar.
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
No, those belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor. The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what she really wanted to give me.
What is it?
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Oh. Okay. 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 Is it good?
It's quite tasty,
Okay.
although probably expired by now.
You mean it's wine now? Okay. Cool. Oh, I only have to pick one. Oh, we already know what the talisman is. I don't care about fishing. Chaska's character design, and it just looks so nice. I can't wait to see her kit. I can't believe she's animo though. Like, she does not look like an animo character. And this one, the Izan? Are you a boy or a girl? But you're Electro, right? I don't know where your vision is. Oh, there it is. It's in your butt. I'm assuming you're a girl, because, like, they don't ever give girls this, like, or boys this, like, half leg thing. But, that's cool. Alright. Just continuing.
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Everyone's lit.
If each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
How old is this Archon?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose.
I know
to
she's
the
not been
ancient
Archon
names
for that
passed down
long.
among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future.
Uh-huh.
But There's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Me either.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
I mean, like, me actually, me, helping them? Like, which event was the most important to stop? All of them, for sure. Monsat, dragon was gonna wreck some shit. Leeway, giant thing was gonna wreck some shit. Inazuma, a war. Sumeru, brainwash drone AI takeover. So, like, yeah, it just kind of seems like all of them are pretty, you know. Oh, Fontaine, the city was gonna drown and people were turning into water. Like, no one cares. But anyways, yeah, I guess all of them except for Fontaine.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist.
Yeah.
They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate.
Oh yeah, fate.
You're quite familiar with that concept, I would imagine.
That does kind of
Bro,
make sense. The
I wonder if
future
I, like,
hasn't
messed up my fan when I was moving my thing around. Hold on a second.
already exists.
I'm gonna mess around with my computer
Humanity
fan.
excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect while the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine. That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan, namely a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us, and when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes, that's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
It's all right. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket.
I moved my
and eat it
fan
together.
around. I don't know if it's
One
gonna make any
time,
difference
we
at
didn't
all,
close the
but
door
I
securely,
don't know
and
why.
the saurians you were raising ran
Some
into the
games, I mean, I do
room,
know why,
knocked over
but
the
it's not
entire
really a thing I
pot.
can do. If I can't change the
My
resolution
sister immediately
and put it into
burst
full
into
screen
tears.
mode,
The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my
You know?
sister's distress, they
So.
froze on the spot. I still
That's why like
remember the way
it's
they laid
easier to
there,
stream though,
sulking
just
like
because
a
I can
pair
like
of
resize it.
children,
But anyways,
even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon,
how
I
far
made
does
a
that
vow
zipper
to
go?
defend this nation. And
Does it go like all the
experiences
way
like that,
behind her, like
they
into her
remind me
back?
exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This
Maybe
portrait
not.
looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted
It's so
many
wild that just like a
beautiful
normal ass
works of
person can
art.
become the Archon here.
Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san, Mulan, and
Oh shit, we
Chasuke,
going?
over here, please.
We're going to the Night Kingdom?
Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
All right, let's go get Kachina. Kachina, China, 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 oh China, 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 China. Don't know why I'm walking, but I'm gonna do the thing. Okay. Look at the way she's smiling at me. Sorry.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Yeah, show us Kachina. And tell us why you didn't come back to life. Kachina! Oh!
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina!
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me
Is
again?
Kachina stuck in some weird purgatory?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us.
Does she still think she's
We're
at that
trying to find a
war?
way to bring you back.
Oh no, Kachina!
Everyone, you have to listen to me.
Oh, Paimon. What, Kachina? Speak to us, child. What?
I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss.
Oh, great.
I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and almost killed me.
Mm-hmm.
The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Alright, let's go save her.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us.
Yeah.
We'll be there shortly.
Yeah. We'll be there quickly.
I feel so much better
Efficiently.
now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys.
I will not sidetrack.
You don't need to worry about me.
Kachina!
I've never been strong or special at all, really.
Oh, you're gonna die and turn into a... You're gonna turn into Hercules, like, you know, when he swam through the puddle and he started turning into an old man. That's gonna be you, Kachina.
I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina.
Yeah, shut
Now's
up.
not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden.
Yeah.
You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
Kachina better not, like, actually die. That'd be whack.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here. And I want to go home.
Okay, well, where are you?
Still,
Drop the coordinates.
I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me.
Kachina!
I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us.
Yeah.
Just like you always have.
Yeah.
No one fights alone.
Come on.
We're not leaving
Tell us where you
behind.
are. Let's go get her.
Not ever.
Yeah, We're so close, we can't call it quits now!
Yeah. We're like on step 7 of 8. Come on. Where are you at? Alright, cool. Great, we lost signal. It's time for Verizon or something.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form.
Okay.
This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption.
Thank you.
That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Sure, yeah.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
I agree.
It really means a lot.
Imagine if I got to use all of the characters. That'd be dope.
There's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Holyverse would never, though.
Now that I've lost my power,
Well,
I
unless
won't
it's
be able to
easy.
provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Okay. Is Eon-san gonna be like... Eon-san's gonna have to be like a main DP... Oh, bro, shit, I forgot what my team was. It has to be like a main deeps. Dang, you're late? Yeah, I saw the cutscene. That shit was dope. Bye, Kristen. You're welcome. Into the fire. Okay. Where's the ruins? We have to go save our girl. Yong dong. I know, she's so dope. Ugh. So we're gonna get. That just means our version of her is gonna be like weak. Maybe not Archon version. I don't know. We'll see. That seems to be like what we get. You know, Venti was wasn't he weakened or whatever? Yeah, he lost his gnosis. So like, I mean, everyone's lost their gnosis. Man. Ah! Oh god, wasn't ready to fall off the cliff. Dude, this is the most cheerful music ever. My girl is in a freaking hellscape right now. This is not time for this. Look at this little guy over here. Freaking bang! Oh, a chest? Oh, I lit his fire. Oh, here. Oh, my bad.
Look what we
My
have
bad.
here.
Okay. Have a good day. I didn't realize you were just trying to light a fire. I got what I needed. Okay. I know, but Kristen, like, imagine if like Raiden, you know, was like actually Raiden. That'd be pretty cool. Do I need Hydro for this domain? Like, actually? Probably not. Do I want to run this team though? Yeah, that's fine. This seems fun. This seems kind of cracked. Traverse actually kind of keeps everyone healed the whole time, and obviously Arlecchino can heal herself, so it's like pretty thick of a team. So is this the Night Kingdom, or is this the entrance to the Night Kingdom? Looks dank.
So we're underneath Natlan right now?
You didn't know I had her?
nothing
Yeah.
like Paimon
I
was
specifically
imagining.
pulled for a copy
That's
of her
because in the distant
because I
past,
wanted to do an overloaded team
Natlan
with
was
Dia.
home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons.
Because that's the only viable one I
Humans
think
only
I can think
established their
of.
own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
Yeah, sure. Dragons.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago.
Like the big
Very few
ass
records have
things? Like the
survived
big ass
until now,
robots?
So no one really knows what the devices here are for.
What?
These ruins have been abandoned for a long time.
Can y'all stop
But
world
with the
building
recent
so
increase
much?
in abyss activity, the installations
guys are
around
world
here
building
have
a lot.
somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, We're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
Yes, Mulani, that's...
It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Sounds like it's gonna be fun. Oh, see? Everyone agrees! Yeah, let's do it.
Why are you all laughing like that?
Someone give Paimon a butter knife.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right, guys?
Yeah, that's right. Let's do this shit.
I'm eager to get
We
started.
got a little Kachina to save. I don't give a shit how many goopy guys are in my way.
We won't let anything stand in our way.
Moana gets it. I'm basically there. I'm fucking with them right now. The only character I legit like fucked with the entire time I was in Fontaine was Lenny. Like, I swear to God, every character I was just like, oh my God. But Lenny,
Like the road
he was the go.
here. How should we get across?
He'd be Kanich and be the coolest person ever, but whatever.
I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Yeah, Paimon. Oh, yes, talk shit on Paimon.
I thought you were a warrior from the collective of planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many
go
of
down there?
Natlan's popular sports.
This is a domain.
And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Oh, Chaska sounds like a badass. Yo, what up, squad?
Transfixed. Let's get it on. Drop your weapons. Hi.
Okay, I was like, does she have Homa on? She does. Dang, then what are her stats looking like right now? Yeah. Is she? Oh. Okay, I was like, what's going on here? Am I running her on? Yeah, okay. Can I put this on her right now? Because for some reason, she just doesn't have an attack thing on her. Dope. All right, cool. I was about to say, I'm not gonna lie, she felt kind of weak. I know I cleaned up, but she felt kind of not cleaning up enough. You know what I'm saying? So, there we go. Now this is my Arlecchino. All right. Ooh. Ooh, I get to be Shark Boy. Have you guys seen like that little animation they do when they're like they go idle? Here, it's really cute. I'll let you guys watch for a second. How long does this take? Oh, there it goes. Look at how you see the little seat. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that little guy. Look at him. I'm just gonna take a little nap. Oh, nappy nap. Okay, let's go. I love like Genshin peak animations for like literally everything. All right, so cute. Ooh.
Place we need to go seems really high.
I love this surfboard thing. I wish I had Mulani just for this. Oh my God. It's so fun. What up, homies?
Overruled.
Yeah.
Odds reveal thy.
Uh-oh. How do I deal with the
Wings of darkness.
this?
Come. Justice will prevail.
I really don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that. I guess I could just pop it. Where'd you go? Help me out, Oz. There we go. There, see, 40. There we go. That's yeah. Start though. Whoa. Freaking ancient temple shit. Wait, does this guy have I'm sure they all have really cute idle animations. I kind of want to see them. It's fine. I'm just gonna go do. I'm just gonna take another nap. You guys have a problem with the idle animations and looking at every single one? These people worked hard on them. They put their Medusa in these animations. Alright? Look at this shit. Look at him. He's looking at his goddamn butt. Look at that. You get that experience for free. That was free Medusa animations right there. Go look at Star Wars Outlaws. Tell me you want that. Look at this. I'm sorry. I could do this like every Genshin stream. Woo! This shit looking cute. Hello. Born to be one.
Transfixed. By royal decree. Final warning. Hi.
Bonk. 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 Dia, do the thing. Bonk, bonk. Dude, Dia damage, go, girl. That's the power C3. Bonk. Okay. That's the power C3 Dia. She's C3, right? Yep. 19K. They're swung. Look at the lighting. Aya! Okay, Dia could have done that, but thanks.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up and we'll be there. Nothing to it. Easy for you to say.
You can fly, Paimon. You can fly. Or hover. Or not be touching ground. Like, when we go to the volcano, can we drop Paimon in it? She can't swim, right? So like if I... it's just a thought. Roasted Paimon.
The Pyro Archon told us.
It would circle all back to the jokes of when we talk about her eating her.
Yes.
Just saying.
There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there?
Yep, into the crack.
Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready.
Push and Paimon. Push and Paimon. I can't believe I've been affiliated with Paimon for 5 years. Where's my life gone?
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Oh shit, we out in here in the underworld. See some little spooky things floating around.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
Real dank. Ooh, kind of cool though.
It looks so different from what I imagined.
Yeah, 5 years. Of...
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
Yeah, we know what that is.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies.
Okay.
Anything can happen here.
Okay.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah,
right
in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it?
Okay. Cool. You're glad she's not as bad in the JP dub? Yeah. Trust me, I wish I did this whole game in Japan. The voice actors are just peak. But
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate.
Yeah,
Visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
I don't know.
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly
Paimon.
either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! Attacking ghost!
What the fuck? Who are you? I don't trust it.
I'm here to help.
You're one of those things from I almost said Esmeralda. Inkanima. Inkanima. You're just right? You're one of those guys, right?
Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco.
Oh, hey.
I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me.
Attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to
be. It's like those things in Inazuma on that one island.
Imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker's stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it.
I haven't finished Inkanima. I still have a quest in there. Like a world quest.
Of course.
About getting some damn books.
Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me.
Joe doesn't even know about that place? Oh my god, poor Joe. That place is long. And, well,
turns out
pause. But
were exactly the same.
It's kind of tough. Like,
whether in triumph or death,
maybe not as bad as like
your best friend by your side.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late.
Because like I thought Inkanima was like pretty challenging as far as like how it felt. Like, you know, when they added Dragon Spine kind of felt like whoa, what the hell? I think maybe not that bad, but Inkanima was like a little under that. Seemed like. I don't remember why. I think they just had a lot of stuff there.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Quick, get back here. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks from the time being.
I loved it, but like you didn't. Yeah. No, I mean I liked it. Cause I didn't like I didn't like rush through it. I just haven't like done like the last one. I've done like all of the main stuff. It's not a main quest. I don't think it's a. Yeah, it's this one. It's just like this. I mean, I guess it gives you Primas, but and I've looked it up too. So I don't know why I haven't been able to finish it, but I don't know. Dude, Traverse's Hills are lit. Having a support on my team? Kind of godlike. Oh.
Monsters.
Okay.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Why?
Reveal by
Why?
Stop right there.
Why?
Hands where I can see them.
Why? Who's wasting time? I feel like Kaza still does so much more for Arlecchino. I wonder if having well, I don't know. How do I have? I don't have pyro damage. I wonder if I don't have cause, if I should have pyro damage instead of attack. Or if I need more elemental mastery to do more overloaded damage. Oh, so many things to consider with this character. Let's swap for pyro. Christina Arlecchino, right? What do you do with her? This is a pretty good pyro cup. Gives me 100. And then gives me pyro damage, which is nice. Overloaded. Yeah, they're one of these. That's not too bad. I just don't know. Yeah. I was like, I think pyro would be better in this situation because of the comp. I feel like if I have cause, obviously I go attack, you know? You're running with Bennett, yeah. Obviously, I should probably not have Dia in this team. But, you know.
Oh, Paimon can't
Maybe attack better? Yeah, I don't know.
It's easy to get lost here. Just
I mean,
stick
we'll see how much damage I do in a second. Hello? Is my brother gonna pop out? Nope. That's my dad.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. God. Hear what? Yeah. Wait. I heard.
Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Okay. Oh.
Paimon just heard it too!
It's over here.
Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
Regina! Regina, no! She's gonna die. I had to fight him?
We're here, Kachina!
Oh? We did it.
Oh, honey. You made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Alright.
Good idea. Let's go!
So the biggest number I saw that I was hitting for was like about 50. But, okay. Excuse me, Kachina? Did Kachina, wait! Does Kachina being on my team mess it up now?
Look alive!
Yeah, and I'm hitting for about 30, so maybe attack is better.
You're here.
Just without Bennett. I mean, obviously, I should probably just put Bennett on the team.
Thank you so much.
You know?
The monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch of times. The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here. Had a girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
Ooh.
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the YF with me?
What? Oh, sure.
I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection.
Yeah.
And I know it has something to do with the contamination.
The
from
only
the
reason I
abyss.
can justify putting D on the team, though, is just
theory
because
as
of her resistance stuff.
Here certainly seems to
And her,
back
like,
up.
ability to soak damage up for Arlecchino. That's all my justifications for it. But
You can think of them like the
when Kanich comes out, Dia will finally have a purpose.
serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness.
So,
There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
then let's clear them all out.
Still, we can't just leave the YF to suffer.
Yeah.
It's protected me this whole time.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina.
Yeah.
Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Yeah. Let's just beat them all up. Kachina, it's okay, girl.
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing. Just a headache.
Great. I'm really worried now that Kachina's messing up my team comp because I'm not allowed to have
Leave this place.
a non-electro or pyro unit on my team.
She's already been here for too long. No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can hold on. Just
You know,
up ahead.
I bet like Traverse and Kuki, I bet they go hella good together for like an overloaded comp.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the wild.
I kind of like really
Not
want to
because we
build
have something
Kuki,
to
not
prove.
gonna lie.
You don't have anything.
What
to
would I
prove
use her
either.
for?
It's okay if you reach your limit.
I'm about to get a Dendro unit. That's not Nahida, so.
The sooner we get this done, the better.
Yeah, well, Overloaded's
already
not
come all this
good,
way.
like without
Might
Servus.
as well
So,
try to get to
and
the
since she's
bottom
like
of this.
fairly new, I guess people just don't really experiment with
This
it.
way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
Yeah.
All by yourself.
Well, yeah, like I said, I'm about to get a Dendro character that actually does damage.
Not as
So,
strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal.
yeah.
Return to the world where you belong.
Cause she's just another. You just
Thank you
only
for
put
everything.
EM on her, right?
You're a
Pretty
true
much.
hero.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
All right.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Okay, at least Kachina's not on my team anymore. Yeah. I love her. She's a sweet little tiny person, but don't ruin up my comp. La 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 la. Almost word. La 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 la. Just looking at these other ones I have. Obviously, at the end of the day, Arlecchino needs her set. But for now, you know, I'll farm that too. I have plenty of like stuff to like do farming. I just want to save it all for Kanish right now, though. All right, what are we doing?
Wyab, I'm back. My friends and I are here to heal you.
Hi, Wyab.
Wyab, can you hear me? Wyab?
Wyab. Oh God.
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering our calls. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Oh, dang. But isn't her set just like that?
Careful.
So that good
We've got
though.
company.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Already?
fuck me, dude.
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
You killed Malco?
He would have dispersed with or without me, rather than worrying
Right,
about
dude.
him.
All right, everyone, buckle up for my basically only pyro team fighting a bitch with a pyro shield. I'll be fine. Are you sure?
Now, and it will be to your peril. No, the power of the abyss is intoxicating.
Well, maybe the overloaded will just be that good, you know? Or maybe I lean more in with Fischl. My Fischl kind of cracked, so maybe I should do that. Once he gets the shield up, of course.
But it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter.
Or maybe I'll get a different name. Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
That is the tragedy.
Mulani? Can I play as Mulani? That'd be dope.
You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
Shut up, bro.
Ancient
You sound like every other bitch I beat up in this game.
friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Probably because one's the Archon and one's probably like a 12-year-old. What the fuck you mean, bro?
Kachina, give me your hand.
Are they about to merge? It is the fucking whatever, or spirit realm.
Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear. Because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power. But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
Friendship!
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down, it comes from our friendship.
Yeah!
It lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight!
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina.
Let's go.
It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like
Damn,
this.
yeah, alright, fine.
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you!
It's just gonna be these two? Or is it gonna be 6 of us?
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
Alright. We'll do it. Dun, 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 dun.
Right here!
Ah. How do I get off this thing?
Get there! Ha! Carving waves!
Ooh. Bonk. Bonk. Woo! Ding 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 ding. Woo! Woo! Woo!
That's an epic wave!
Oh, watch the surfboard.
Go, go! Oh, wait. Did he die?
We won! We actually won!
That's how I feel. Okay. Huzzah!
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Yeah, I wish I could have played as all of them and then like looked at their kids and then figured out who I was gonna pull for, but whatever.
Unbelievably happy. I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh?
Okay.
What's
Sorry,
happening?
I've been watching a lot of animes where like people get you know what I'm saying? After like really
Ancient name
heartwarming
is
stuff, so it's like,
glowing?
oh my god, what?
But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
Are you digivolving?
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Milani's.
Wait, does that mean you're...
She's getting a constellation! Oh my god! She's C6 now!
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption. Still, seeing you pull it off...
Milani's about to turn into the fucking
was really
Archon?
something.
Or something?
Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one.
Okay.
Everyone has
Not
a
the
part to
Archon.
play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest.
Is
of
this just like a
foes.
message? Like,
Who are you?
you're like the first guy, right?
A warrior from the people of the Springs.
Tupac!
I fought against the Abyss during the invasion
He's here!
500 years ago.
He's alive!
I've heard that name before.
Y-
You were
Good.
the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken
Yeah, she's getting
my
power of friendship.
words
Oh my
from your
god!
ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wayab. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Wow.
Me?
You?
As
Okay.
long as blood
So
still runs
so
through your
that's why
veins,
Mulan hits like a
even
truck.
the tiniest
She's
spark of steel
the
against
one.
stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Hell yeah, fist bump Tupac. Where? Oh shit! Oh my god!
What's wrong, Moalani?
She's got an ultra instinct on there. Oh my god.
Many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew.
Wait,
So that's what happened.
wait.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
So she's just got
We
like
can go over the
some
details
like
once we get
blessing
back.
stuff.
We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to.
What's happening?
I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
What do you mean you knew?
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wayab first.
Kachina gets it. I'm gonna need explanations. Oh, I thought the Wayab, I guess Wayab and Tupac aren't the same thing? Okay. You think it's the lore explanation for the Night Soul? Oh. Also, what is this? Is it just them like exerting their elemental power? Is that what is to be understood?
Wayab? Wayab? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Wow.
My dear child.
Huge.
Great. Well then,
Expelling vibes.
I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye.
Oh.
I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer.
Cool.
I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
So when's Genshin and Klee gonna meet each other?
Outstanding child in my
You know,
eyes,
when's that
Kachina.
gonna happen?
No matter what happens.
When's their adventure?
You
Next
are
summer?
all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you.
A better me.
The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds.
Thank you, Wayab.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
Okay. You ain't gotta tell me.
I know we've never met before, Wayab, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
Time to dip.
We're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss.
Oh god.
Quick, we need to run!
Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, wait, we got a chest. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Oh shit! Keep going. Oh god! Oh shit! Oh shit!
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
What do you mean?
Hurry! We'll be stuck here!
Wait, I can do this. Oh, I can't climb these. I can't climb these. I'm stuck on it. I'm gonna die.
Watch out for the falling rocks!
Watch out. Okay. Okay. Woo. Okay, we're good.
Come on, faster! We'll never make it!
They gave my girl a different sword? Oh my god, it's the fucking chasm all over again. We're gonna get stuck here and we're gonna get fucking go loopy and then we're gonna die. Zhao's gonna die. I get. God darn. Fuck. Shit.
You've done well. Now come home.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Woof. God damn. What a care. Okay. Dia, can you do that?
We're back.
Okay. There's a lot of things I need explaining now.
Saved us.
I guess, yeah.
She's not here.
Yeah. Let's talk. I guess let's talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't she say
Yeah.
she used it all up?
Ah! What was that, like a little bit?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Okay.
Every
Okay.
great display of power comes at a price.
Oh god. Kachina's gonna fucking
You must feel
die now.
terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
Probably because there's some weird parasite. Yeah, I'm completely fine. I'm on some weird parasite thing.
Right.
Probably
You'll always seem
full
to
of
do pretty
abyss.
well against the abyss.
Yeah.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night
We
Kingdom
don't know
as well.
why. I'm just special like that.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now.
Hell yeah.
Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
The eyes on? The eyes on? Eyes on? Kind of seems like, I don't know, like it has to be like, I don't know what the character would be. It would feel like it would have to be some main DPS kind of shit, right? So wait, so that didn't actually happen, right? It was all in our brain meats? Or was there a hole over here? I'm assuming that's what happened. Yeah. Teleporto. But yeah, I need, so many things need to be explained to me. Not because I don't understand, just... Oh, wait. Oh wait, I don't have to eat miso soup. Bang! Right to bear arms. I can shoot my gun wherever the heck I want to shoot my gun. Hey, here's my team. Hi. Oh, wait a minute.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but
Very.
let Koichi check you over first.
Very many.
It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody.
Are we about to have no Archon in that land? Is that where this is going? Like, is she about to just be like, I gotta go? I mean, like, I don't know what's going on here. We'll see. Like,
Thanks to Choichi's extensive experience in treating abyssal contamination, the harmful effects will not be permanent. The treatment also relieves Kachina's symptoms.
All right.
Nope.
That should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days.
Okay.
I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler.
Yeah.
It's like you're completely immune to its power.
Yeah.
She's always been special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Yeah, we don't know why though.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both
Koichi's
had
like
good
a very
intentions.
interestingly designed
Give it
NPC.
time.
You know?
Sure we'll figure
Like, I like
things
her
out
character
between us
design,
one
and most
day.
NPCs don't really look that exciting in Genshin. But I like her little design. She's a little doctor. She got a little
All right.
hippie thing. Oh.
There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin.
Yep, tell me everything.
You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom.
Uh-huh. I was there.
I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Yeah.
No. That can't be true, can it?
I came here and everything was so chill and we were just spectating some games and then the Abyss happened. And then the Abyss happened. We were just enjoying our time in sunny little Natland, at the little beach, at the spa, making so many friends. And then the Abyss happened. Every time. Every time. What do you mean less than a year?
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed
Less
that
than a
fact to
year?
the handful of people working
Hold
to
on.
save this
Math
nation.
is less than a year
Our
is the
looming
end of
destruction is
Natland
not a recent
anyways.
development, but the
In
inevitable
Genshin,
conclusion
as
of
a
the disaster
game.
the Abyss initiated
My god,
500
we're gonna have to be preventing the destruction of Natland for a whole year.
500 years ago, all the nations of Tevat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion.
You ain't got one of them
The
trees
battle
underground?
against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
Yeah.
I'd never have guessed.
Yeah, everyone seems
The
super
problems
happy
plaguing the
and
Night Kingdom
vibing.
are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss.
So it's almost been
Yet at
500
that
years,
time,
huh?
We were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wyab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
Sheesh.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense! The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
You jumped into the fire and died? And then the fire brought you back? That's hot.
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wyab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength,
Oh, they each have a
the tribe's
Wyab.
Wyab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
Wow. That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom,
Ooh,
I
that
trust you
means
come to fully
that means
understand the
Kenichi is
meaning
gonna
of
be
that
picked because he glows.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke.
So pretty much,
But
okay.
something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed
Wait,
on to
1,
them.
2, 3,
Once
4.
again, it
Kenichi,
comes down to the
5.
deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyab has been blocked.
Who's the 6?
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines.
Okay.
Currently, Shalonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Yansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names.
Oh, so
During
Kenichi's
your adventure,
Ben
you
already know
too
that?
earned the acknowledgement of your Wyab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
Oh, wait, so... Oh, okay, so, Jesus, their names. Small Girl wasn't actually chosen. Okay, cool. So there's still 2 people.
Well, we have less than a year.
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered.
Ah, shit.
That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final two heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them
Oh,
beforehand
wait, so
will only hinder their
Chaska
development.
isn't one either.
I can only trust
Or
in the
maybe she is, I
judgment
don't
of the
know.
Wyab.
I don't know.
I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Yeah.
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose: fuel.
Fuel? So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation.
Well, I'm glad that, we
By
used it
burning those
now,
items, I was
but
able to activate
I hope
the
we don't have to,
contending fire stored
get
within
into a
them
situation
to
where we'll
open the
need to
boundary
use it
between the
again.
two worlds.
Because we can't use it.
It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But weren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival.
Wait.
If they knew those items helped save the
So did you
present-day
just
heroes
look
of
different?
Natlan,
Like,
they would not mourn their loss.
I don't...
Even when you put it that way, I still feel
Or maybe
bad.
she, was the Archon. Someone else has been the
There's no
Archon.
need.
Now she's the Archon
Remember
again?
what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime.
Deal.
Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and
Hey.
celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right. You should head out.
All right.
I'll join you in a bit.
Dope. Well, that's... Oh. Something else is happening. Do I get to be her? No.
I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together.
Hot spring buddies.
It's been really nice seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up.
Oh, this isn't like a memory.
She possesses infinite potential.
This is like a thing happening right now.
One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me.
Oh, maybe not.
So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon.
Oh.
I'll end up running out of stories.
Okay, never mind. Okay. So what's happening?
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution. Then my power will no longer aid you in victory.
That's a little toxic.
But you
All
came
right.
to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
Mm-hmm.
For Natlan.
Tacos.
So, you're gonna head 500
Oh my
years
God,
in
it's
the
her mom.
future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make.
That answers my question. She just jumped through time?
We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is.
Kind of shitty, but you know.
Just
Or
remember,
won't take it personally.
no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I really don't know what this is leading up to.
I'll come find you one day.
can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
Well, I don't know. Now they all just feel like they're happening from different times. I'm just confused what's going on. Just like taking a stroll through.
Decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Was that just for me? Like, personally? For like, world building? And also to learn that she jumped through time? Okay. Let's attend my feast, baby. I think it's got their hair. One feast to please.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Did you yell at each other?
You two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Nope.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Koichi. What you hiding from me?
Reasonable picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
Why is it bad if she just wants to beat some stuff up?
So what you're saying is...
You just severely provoked her, so she... okay.
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
But do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
Alright, thank you.
I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Thanks.
Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
Yeah.
Paimon's had enough of them.
Yeah. Let's go beat him up. After a feast, baby. Looks like everything turned out hunky-dory, except for the whole ending of the nation, but... well, look at that! Look at that chief go.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Huge. Go, Kachina, go.
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team.
Yeah.
I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
Yeah.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds.
Mm-hmm.
When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
Damn straight.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
First round, baby.
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day.
Oh.
We got disqualified.
Wow.
Serves you all right. No sympathy for me.
Tell him, Pascal. Pascal.
All right. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal.
Pakal.
Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words.
Okay.
Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing.
Thanks.
They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can
I forgot that
become
she's like
even
our little
stronger
Padawan, you know?
And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani,
We're gonna
Chaska,
teach her the
Kanish,
ways
and Dion-san. They all helped the traveler and
of
Paimon figure
adventure.
out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them.
me.
Thank you so much.
Well said.
I'll drink to that.
Go me.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
Yep.
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Huge. Talk to the Archon, but what if I want to talk to Kanish?
My apologies. I knew more than I let on. Everything comes at a price, and most heroes aren't people who set out to become a hero. If you cling too tightly to your goal, you end up losing things that are far more precious. But in any case, we're now on the same page.
Yeah.
I wonder how long before the two final heroes appear. From the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters of the Night Wind.
Oh yeah, never mind. Wait, I guess Kachina was just, I don't know. Does Kachina glow? I think she does. I like how his Pakal has like this giant ass hammer all the time, I guess. Alright. Where's the Archon? What you gotta say, Chaska?
It's rare to meet travelers as strong and brave as yourselves. I raise my glass to you. Anyway.
Thank you.
My sister's already gone back to our tribe. She has patience to treat.
Oh, we actually ran into her on the way here and, well, Paimon just thinks she really cares about you.
Shut up, Paimon.
I'm planning on visiting home myself in a few days. To tell her and the rest of the family that they need to be extra careful. I just hope they take it seriously. The Abyss has likely sensed your arrival in Natlan by now. So exercise caution on your adventures as well.
Don't worry, I know the leader. Or the one of the head. Damn, that slash looks cool as hell. God, Seth's so cool. Alright, where's she at? There you are. Alright, tell me what's up. Why are you hiding back here?
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
Oh, thanks.
No, that's Paimon's favorite!
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away.
Yeah, isn't your plan a little convoluted?
Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short, and beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous.
Yeah, a little bit.
Make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm suddenly remembering.
But when are we gonna learn what the plan is?
Was that your family from back then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her. You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with.
I don't know.
This is a war. And
I'm
there
just
can be no
confused
war
how you're
without loss.
jumping through time.
I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something about fate and stuff.
The way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short.
Alright, let's go
Well,
pull for him.
3,
Go find him.
to be precise.
3.
There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes.
Oh.
You want to convince me to join the team, huh?
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient name for you.
Ancient names can be forged?
Well, that seems
They
cool.
can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come.
Well, I do like
the Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily
stories about me.
lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs.
I
This
mean-
nation always honors its heroes.
Yeah, I was like, you don't have to promise me anything. It sounded kind of lit when you were like, you get a last name, you know?
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name.
Thank you.
We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
My god, the fact that this Archon is on my side so hardcore is really throwing me off.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night.
Who's that main-ass character?
She dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
Ugh. Just a little cliffhangy there. Dang. What is this? Cornerstone of Start? Is that the you did the Archon thingy? Or if this stuff could be ordered in a way that makes sense. The fuck? What the fuck did you just give me, girl? What did you give me? Okay, well, hey, we did the Archon quest.